State Nittany Lions, West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Oregon Ducks offense is up first today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Moore. Bought some time, now lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Hughes. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets into space at the 50.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Garcia. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. The Nittany Lions offense comes out for their first possession today. They will go up against a secondary group that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's pass passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Finds room at the 30. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Well, from a concept standpoint, plays like the counter or misdirection work well when defenders at the first and second level bite on the first move of the back. Here, we saw it play out perfectly for an explosive gain on the ground.
That's an important first down on that running play. Scanning the field, it's Allen. Pass not complete. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Leonard's. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Jimmy keeps it himself. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
The Nittany Lions will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With sure hands, it's Casper.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Grab behind the line. It's Casper. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
In the shotgun, handoff inside.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Dropping back. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. here for quarter number 2. We'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
And the Ducks are looking to keep this drive going. On first down, it's play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Aller. It's a short completion to the tight end. Maybe he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Try to convert to the sneak. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, the old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Ball handed off. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find room. It's Singleton. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
First down here for this offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaking tackles. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit with swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. A new set of downs after that completion. To the air, it's Aller. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Looking to pass here on second down. Hunt over the middle. It's Singleton. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down at 10. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
In the red area, it's Singleton. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Dropping back, it's Aller. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Garcia. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. In the red area, it's Singleton.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? He steps out of bounds. Got more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. And the Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had in between the defenders.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
The Ducks will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Running back with the football. Breaks free. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught a quick shovel pass there. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Aller. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42. The Nittany Lions keep the football on the move. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, I thought the quarterback had a real shot at converting here and hitting this pass on the curl route. But let's give the defense a lot of credit. Able to sit back, recognize the throw, and knock it away.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Look out, room to run here. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking downfield. It's Aller. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quick throw to the left side. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Garcia. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Game moves into the 35. First down again. Dropping back. It's Moore. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Wants to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And the back gets the football. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, unfortunately, that just sums up what kind of day it's been for this offense. Just no rhythm, no chemistry. They've been off all day and have no points to show for it here in the fourth quarter.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Working clock with the ground game. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The shotgun running play call. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? The back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Garcia. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The Duck strategy here. Back to throw. It's Moore. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that collision. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a 4th down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
That's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.